And help things so I don't get distracted. Looking at other things so I definitely do get distracted. Okay, that doesn't seem like it's too bad. Let's turn it up just a little bit more, a little bit less. That should be okay. Alright, hello everyone. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I've got my loud cracklies. Oh, thank you. I'm doing good tonight too. I am getting ready once again to work on... I know what it's called. Ethos of a Hitman. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is hide Z-Type so I can go set up the world so we can, you know, hang out. Let's see, if I spell it right, you're more likely to be able to find it, too. Again, if I spell it right, you're more likely to find it. Okay, setting up the world. I do have a Miss Mars over here next to me. But of course she's, as usual, in her drawer being very polite. Which is not actually her norm. It's just her norm when I'm trying to show her off. Okay. I'm gonna start by finding somewhere to hang out. I feel like seeing if I can get to the top of that building right there. Yeah, anyone who wants to join me up here totally should. I love having people hang out with me in the channel and in the chat. Can I be up here? Up here's nice. Oh no, I'm gonna go on the boat. Yes, if you'd like to join me on the boat tonight. Swimmy, swimmy, swimmy. I do love that I was able to give her a little tail. It's cute little tail cat ears. And yes, my dude is very blue. Babu-dee, babu-da. her settle down here. We do writing on the computer this time. And get out on the other side. The other side's the side that, like, you guys can actually see. There we go. Perfecto. I guess I can widen that up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so as usual, I will do writing sprints with all of that. First I'm gonna do some Z-type to get warmed up, and then we'll get into proper sprints. What's up, Mars? Are you thinking about choosing violence? Yeah. This is her I'm thinking about choosing violence face. My pretty girl. Okay, look at this. You're situated for when she inevitably decides to crawl into my lap. So you know she loves doing that. She doesn't really want to be on my lap so much as on my keyboard. There we go. Turn down the audio volume for me at least. And then Z-type. Remember, if you're playing along at home, I would love to hear what your score is, because supposedly it increases your typing speed over time. I don't know though. Might help if I did it every day instead of, you know, once or twice a week. My pretty girl causes chaos. Taking a quick drink. Remember, hydrate, don't dehydrate. Hello, Pleb! How are you? Mars, you can't just attack my wires. I'm doing stuff. Ooh, what you drawing? Oh, fun! Okay, if I hadn't been prideful and had just hit the button, I probably would have lasted a lot longer, but the accuracy is a little bit from usual for me, so that's pretty good. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, am I not scratching the right spot? You can't bite anymore. Or rather, you shouldn't bite anymore. It's bad for you. And bad for me. So I don't recommend doing it. Stretch. Okay, this time I am going to try to do 4 sprints before calling it a night. Ooh, inking for the first time. That's fun. I feel like inking is such a fun part of the drawing process because it's like that's the part that really makes everything look good. Although it really kind of is just like, you know, filling in the line that's already been drawn in. I feel like my camera's really far over. I'm gonna, one of these days I'll put up like tape or something over the spot where the camera usually is, so I know if the cat like knocked it over or something. Okay. Since I'm already planning to go late, I'm gonna get the sprint started. Oh, wait. I am gonna bring the star jar down so you guys can see it. Okay, I guess there's where you can see it, so I will leave it there. Great. Okay, star jar, water jar, mouse, all the other fun nonsense. Okay. So, I'm gonna start the first sprint. You know what, that's fair. I mean, if you fumble it, you fumble it, and you gotta redo it. But I believe in you. I'm sure you're gonna do great. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the nonsense I'm saying. Most of what I'm saying is nonsense anyway. Fun nonsense, but nonsense nonetheless. I'm actually gonna move the chat box so it is not covering up. That more. I'll get started. Let's go! Just realized I completely messed up spelling secretary as well. It has been a week, let me tell you. Yeah, I bet not. Oh no, why was it awful? What's this? Not me immediately getting distracted. It's just one of those kind of days, I think. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, depending on what your depression meds are, usually a second dose doesn't help. Also, it sounds like you probably should be trying to sleep instead of hanging out in chat. Because usually the higher dosage doesn't affect how fast your system absorbs the medication, just how much will be in your system. Yeah. Honestly though, depending on how long it's been, it's probably mostly worked its way out of your system. But oof, that does not sound fun. Well, hard to argue with that. I think it was the Mythbusters did an episode, one of their pirate episodes. They showed that even just laying down to sleep, not like not even sleeping, but just laying down with the intention to sleep somewhere dark with your eyes closed, isn't as good as sleep, but it's better than nothing. Not to chase you out of the stream, just, you know, thoughts of things that might help. Fair. My dad does the same thing. He also refuses to just lay down to try to sleep. He wants to be doing stuff at the same time. Or he wants to be doing something. Yeah, I have to clean up your towel soon, girl. Cover it in fur. You gonna come and lay on my keyboard? You gonna come and try to lay on my keyboard? Yeah, cat cam time! Got a lovely kitty up. Hi, Beebs. Yeah, you should probably... Hi, Mars. You should probably wait a little while before taking another pill. Are you sniffing the star jar? Sniffing our followers? Set Igor. I don't even know. I knew a Set Igor. It might also just be that you need to change your definition of productive. Because productive doesn't always mean, like, being super busy. Sometimes it can just be stuff like, hi. You know, did something small, that was good enough. Read a few pages of book, that was good enough. Also, just so you guys know, I read a not great book recently. I just finished it. And unfortunately, there's been a little voice in my head for, like, most of the last 6 hours, having finished it, like, 4 hours ago, There's a little voice in my head that's just like, but what if it was good? Yeah, that's fair. I just keep going, but what if it was good? This book had some good parts, but what if it was actually good? And I feel kind of bad that that's my, like, view of this book. But it's like... it had a lot of problems. Yeah. Are you a snuggle octopus? Yeah. My pretty girl. This snuggle octopus just wants my attention. Oh, chipper, chipper. Just sitting on my keyboard now. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, if it's working for you. Miss Fluffy Butt. You're a very fluffy butt. Fluffy, fluffy, fluffy butt. Fluffy butt. Okay, but now you're like actively pressing down the spacebar, so kinda need you to not do that. Oh, look at that. Oh. Let's squish the camera a little bit so you guys can just see that. Yeah. Yeah, my pretty girl. My snuggly wuggly. I don't know if you can tell, but she's really just got her entire face shoved into my elbow. What did I name the lawyer? Terry Vincent's. Hello, Bobicus. Welcome. Thank you. This is Mars. She is a sweetie. She currently has her face buried in my elbow. Ooh. What's your series about? She's so floppy. Ooh, exciting. It's the Empire of the Immortal Lich King. Oh. Fractures to the east. The Inquisition advances across the borderlands, bringing order, protection for the souls of the dead, and uncompromising vision of salvation. A young Inquisitor serves in the land where loyalties shift with the seasons, and faith is a matter of survival. Trained to hunt monsters and suppress forbidden magic, he believes the Inquisition stands between the world and catastrophe. Yet as the doctrine tightens and old customs are erased, he learns that there are those who would choose stability over truth. What are you going to give the evil eye, Mars? In a place where empires rise and fall by belief as much by force, the Inquisitor must confront a dangerous reality. Some questions are more perilous than the monsters he hunts. That looks interesting. Sleepy girl. Hopefully it's as fun to write as the back blurb sounds like it's going to be. Why are you getting angry, Tail? I mean, I can posture check as much as I can, but there's a little bit of a cat in the way of it, of stretching all the way. I will say, hydrate, don't dehydrate. Good luck. Let's see, first act is always about meeting the character, meeting the world, meeting the quest. Oh, she's purring. Yes. This, the sweet bane of my existence, keeping me from writing. Swear to God, I'm gonna get a lint roller for you, cat. A lint roller, just so that I can clear off my keyboard of all of the fur that you leave. I need a cat brush. That's what I need. I need a cat brush just for you. All done. Tired of shedding all over my keyboard. Okay, now I can do a proper stretch. And make sure you get a good stretch in, stretch out the shoulders, stretch out the back. Stretch out all the parts of the brain and body that don't want to be stretched. By the sounds of me breaking my own knuckles. Man, it's chill. It's snowing, it's cold. It's nonsense. There we go, that's a little better. this one good enough. I don't really feel like fighting it too much tonight. I'm rather gonna move on. That would be time. Here's what we do. Shrink that down. I'm gonna make this one full screen. Nope. And we're gonna go fishing real quick. Because you know what? I can. Let's see if I catch anything fun. Crabbo. Gotta repaint my nails, they're starting to get super chipped. Probably can't tell on camera, but it is time. It's another Crabbo. It's another Crabbo! Well, at least I found a consistent way to get Crabbos. Let's try it on. What? Oh. Tin can. Pretended to be a fish. Didn't work out. Wonder if I can... Let's try the swan boat. I wonder if I can actually focus in the swan boat. I wonder if I can fish in the swan boat. Look at that! It's so cute. I think she's reading a manga. Cute! Right. You can probably see the island. I am a little no, this is too janky. Okay, we're gonna take a second. We can get out of the swan boat. We're gonna go somewhere else. Yeah, the library's nice. I like the library. There's a librarian. Can I talk to a librarian? See the answer is no. Oh my god, I can get on top of the bookshelves. It would seem I cannot get on top of the bookshelves. Aha! When there's a will, there's a way. Oh, I gotta see if I can get the little corgi dude again. I wish for the workout corgi. Ooh, how shall this week fare? That's a good question. He's dancing. It's whatever that is. Okay, I will do your tarot reading at the end of this next sprint, because this one is going to be, or because it's about to start. But it is still on the docket, I assure you. Isn't that cute? Just do little hops. I have no idea what this little exercise is, but it's cute. Alright, back to work. No slacking. Just remembered I need to check something out, so I'm gonna do that in another area where you guys can't see it because it's a little bit information they don't exactly want to share with everyone. Thank you for the follow! And thank you for the raid! Oh my god, I can't believe I wasn't looking. I missed a raid. Well, hi, hello, how are you? Love chaos and all the howls. I love it. Well, welcome. I'm Elowen Wrights. I'm currently working on a new book, Ethos of a Hitman. Love having new raiders and new people hanging out. Thank you for the follow, Clarinet Boy 5566. So, something I've started doing that I like to do is I make paper stars for all my new followers. And they go into the star jar. And my goal is to one day fill up the star jar so I can move on to the star car buoy. But in all seriousness, I appreciate it. I'm doing quite well. How about yourself? Oh my god. You guys are gonna beat me. Okay. So I appreciate all follows, and somebody was saying I should just like pre-make stars and move them over, but I feel like that's not actually like showing my appreciation of each and all of you as individuals, which is why I like to do the star jar and have each of you, like, have each one personalized. Like, I'm gonna undo it, but like, see, Clarinet Boy 5566, proof that I really am making an individual star for each person. So this one is actually just like straight up romance, which is insane because I don't usually write romance. But the best way I can think of to explain it is a hitman is falling in love with his target, and his target thinks this is a workplace dramedy. The basic premise is the hitman kills this guy's uncle. They are probably going to freak it, but not in the book because I'm not comfortable writing that, and my grandmother definitely reads my books. But yeah, this one was just one that the idea just kind of snuck up on me and I thought it'd be fun. And then my friend Tabby, who I actually stream with on Tuesdays, was all like, oh my god, you have to write this. And I was like, well, I don't know. And that was 2 years ago, so I'm pretty sure they're going to start murdering me if I don't actually finish it sooner or later. So since they don't watch Twitch streams, which, shh, secret, I'm going to try to get this done before June so I can gift them a pre-copy for their birthday. Okay, Clarinet Boy, your star. Into the jar. All of you guys get to be blue stars, but I can't wait to work my way through all of the different colors. Like, the oranges are going to stand out so much. I'm so excited about it. Ooh, project management tool. Okay, after Clarinet Boy is Angel Faye. $86. It helps if I finish writing the word before I get to the numbers at the end, but I don't always do that. Yeah. See? Proof. Everybody gets a little paper. Each one is individualized because you are each special little snowflakes. And I care about the fact that you guys like my channel enough to follow, and I appreciate it. So everyone gets a star. I can't tell you the exact date I started it. It's been a couple of years now. I think I originally started it in like 2022. And I think we're currently at about 60,000 words. Oh, that's exciting! Yeah, romance novels, funnily enough, aren't usually my thing, which I think might be part of why I'm on the struggle bus so much with this book. Because usually I'm very much so horror, sci-fi, fantasy. But my last one was also my last one was a fantasy with a little bit of romance. And then Tabby was super interested in this one. So I am hopeful that they like it. But after this one, I'm going to be back on my zombie apocalypse nonsense. Because my third book was... Oh, come on, work with me, Star. don't do that. Ooh. But my third novel was a zombie apocalypse on a cruise ship. And I plan to return to that universe and some of those characters, you know, the ones who are still alive. Okay, Angel, your star is a little bit we're gonna use the polite word of malformed. But behold your star into the jar. And then finally Novosaurus Rex, which is a great username, FYI. I don't know if I got to say that yet, but it's A+ username. $3,000 words a month? About 3,000 words in about a month. I mean, I'm maybe not the best person to ask, because I pick up and put down ideas all the time. Like, I just did an inventory of all of my projects, and I've got something like 50 separate projects that are all in various stages of done. 3K is, to me, a solid start, but I wouldn't feel bad if I scrapped it. But also, like, I've got a sci-fi I've actually got 2 sci-fi series that came from the same basic idea, and both ideas grew out of the same core idea. And they're completely different now, but that was an idea I just kind of set aside with the intention of coming back to it later, so if you want to keep working on it, that's great. If you don't feel like you have to work on them, then, you know, maybe you could be more devoted. If that's an idea that you're really enjoying right now and you really want to focus in on it, then that's great. That could be a thing that you're super devoted to. Okay, I'm gonna rate. I'm gonna do Novosauruses, because I'm getting distracted and I'm talking with my hands. And I swear I can spell. Not today, but usually. But it also makes me think about the joke about the blind dinosaur, you know, do you think he soars? Okay, I definitely fumbled writing your name, but proof of your name. And I'm actually gonna do it on this side. So it's a little different. I'm very camp that if an idea isn't making you happy right now, put it aside and come back to it later. Because sometimes the reason why it's not making you happy right now is just because, you know, life things are actually getting to you, or the original inspiration for the idea is no longer there, or what have you. But also, like, you can always come back to an idea. There's nothing stopping you from coming back to an idea. I mean, Stephen King's The Dark Tower, he wrote the first 3/4 of the book, and then he put it down, and he lost he lost the project. Like, he could not find it for, like, God, it was like 11 years or something like that before he came back to it. And, like, you can tell, there's definitely a point while reading the book where you can see that he just, his, like, writing style changed over time and all of that. But, like, you could do that. You can set a project down for a long time and just come back to it later. Okay. Novosaurus Rex, your little star. Into the jar. Every star brings up the total level. And granted, if you're gonna come back to a project after, say, like, 11 years, you know, rewrite it. Like, don't just leave the first chunk how you found it. Like, go back and rewrite it. If you want to steal it, you totally should. You know, my goal for the year is to actually reach 1,000 followers, which is a very lofty goal. It's 67 followers. But, you know, every star is proof that I'm getting a little bit closer. Every star is a follower who's helping me make my own dreams come true. But yes, yeah, exactly. You never know you'll get there. It says, aim for the moon, even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Something star. I have an obsession with space. I don't know where it came from, but it's there. It's real. It's never leaving. It's part of my life now. But if you like the idea of making little, like, origami stars or whatever, I originally was chatting about it with the Beauty and the Geek, who also stream here. I think their stream starts in like 2 hours. But they mentioned it, and I was like, oh my god, that's a great idea. I would love to do it. And they let me steal the idea. So if you like the idea, you should totally steal it from me. You don't even have to credit me. I just like the Beauty and the Geek, so I wanna credit them because they're cool people. And they put together like Legos and stuff on stream. It was pretty cool. Sadly, I'm usually exhausted by the time they actually get to streaming, so I never get to like hang out and watch their stream. But they're cool people. Hopefully they move back towards my neck of the woods so I can hang out with them. Yeah, got a lot of projects that I've set aside, and I come back to them later and go, oh yeah, I was working on that, wasn't I? Like, I actually found an old, what's it called? One of my, fairy tale series ideas. I had an idea for an entire mystery series based around the Grimm's fairy tales that no one really talks about much. Oh, that's cute! Paper Crane Wish. I like it! The stars are also supposed to be a, you make 1,000 of them and you get a wish. Alright, you get some good rest. Thanks for popping in. I really appreciate it, and thanks for bringing all the lovely peoples with you. But yeah, nighty-night, get some good rest. Hopefully we'll see each other again soon. Oh my god. There's so many cranes. How fast can you fold a crane? Because I swear, I'm just flipping the strips of paper over and it feels like it takes me forever. Although I'm sure I'll get faster at it with time. Weird. Interesting. Okay, the music stopped for some reason. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure that out real quick. No, music just cut out. How weird. Yeah, that makes sense. Can you guys hear the music? I can't hear the music. Oh no, not what I meant to do. No! Oops. Honkshoe. Oh, that's cute. Oh, hey, they figured out how to stick a trans flag in there. That's cool. Furry works to art or not art? Version ocean. That's cool. Becky. Okay. Oakley dokley. Did that work? Or we just added no more music? I guess just no more music? It's so weird. Did you get a new pet? I have not get a new pet. Sadness. Press the button too many times. Oops, walking into a wall. Alright, we're gonna try this again, but better. There's a break. We're gonna bounce. Gonna drop this down to 2. Yeah, music just... Can you guys still hear the music, or is it just me that can't hear the music? No, it looks like you guys can't hear the music either. Alright, looks like to YouTube we will go. My audio just cut out. No, it just... Oh my god. What button did I press? This is embarrassing. I'm just gonna make noises here. You know what? No. I'm gonna go fishing. My character deserves to get to go fishing. We're gonna go fishing real quick. We're gonna catch some fish. Wrong lever, Crunk. I'm so mad I'm gonna go fishing about it. Gonna waste a few minutes, and then we'll actually get to the rest of the sprints for tonight. Oh, that reminds me, I need to get a better fishing rod. Ooh! A blue marlin. I don't know if a blue marlin will, or not blue marlin. I don't know if a better fishing rod will change anything about my fishing life. But, you know, no point in not having one. It's a crab! This guy didn't see me fishing. Oh, too bad. Can suffer with me. Can suffer the insanity of what I've been dealing with. Ooh, a flame angelfish. What's that? It's a royal grandma! Amazing. Okay. Now to go buy myself a better fishing rod. Pretty sure I can buy one over here. I do appreciate how happy the little people look while you're wandering around. Hello. I would like to buy... Cannot buy a good fishing rod. But I will buy a better one. Now I will go fishing. Again. Because I can. What? I want onto that island. Can I get on that island? I cannot get on that island. I'm gonna have to do the bubble thing to get on that island. Okay, how do I blow a bubble? It's like this, right? No! I was so close! Ah! I can't believe that worked. My beautiful new blue fishing rod matches my outfit. Okay, in all seriousness though, after this, after I fish a couple more times, I will. I'll go back to actually doing the things that we're all here for. Just hanging out and doing writing stuff. Instead you get to just watch me fish for a while. I do love me a fishing minigame. Apparently that's all I want to do is fishing minigames. Oh, and I can do Allie's tarot reading while I'm in quote-unquote in between rounds. Oh, that was a big stretch. Oh, stretch. Do you have something personally against me doing tarot reading for Allie? Because you seem to like interrupting them. Hi. I'm just purring. It's because you enjoy causing problems on purpose, isn't it? Yeah. You can't deny the truth. I'd like to sit on one of your things. Yeah, look at that. This is so cute. I would love if I could sit in chairs like these. They look like they would be so much fun. Right? The bubblegum is so cute. Okay. So now I'm gonna do a tarot reading for Allie. Allie wanted to know how the work week was going, right? I don't know, that was a long time ago. There were a lot of raiders. How shall this week fare? Okay, you're getting special reading with assistance of Mars, the Grey Malkin. They're supposed to be very witchy cats, so, you know, that's very lucky for you. Alright, Mars. Will you do us the kindness of booping the deck? Thank you. Oh, rubs. All good rubs. Okay. So you can rub your face on the deck again? Yes, rub. Don't bite the cards. This is probably not the best way to shuffle, but, you know, that's what we got. You can rub your face on the cards again? No. Are you too good for that now? It's because I wouldn't let you bite the cards. It's because I wouldn't let you bite the cards, isn't it? Rub your face on it again? Yeah. Yeah, rubbing your face on it. Wanna do it again? Yeah, don't bite the cards. I know you're thinking about it. I can feel the chaos in your existence. Okay. How is the work week gonna go? How are the customers you're gonna have to deal with? How are the people you're gonna have to deal with? How are you gonna feel at the end of the week? That's not the worst, honestly. Okay. Alright. Miss Mars, do you know what the Ten of Wands is? No, but you know what your armpit tastes like, and that's also very good information for you to have. Okay. Let's see. With this success, there's much responsibility. You may feel overwhelmed. Not a great opening sign! Okay, Ace of Cups. Hello, rubs. There are new beginnings here, whether that is in the form of new relationships or new creative projects. But at the end of the week, thank you, Mars. Oh, stretch. Hopefully you will feel completion and less overwhelmed. Now, King of Wands is able to see the big picture and follow it through. You're able to set goals that are great, but reach via realistic steps. So, plan ahead is what this thread is saying. You're gonna be overwhelmed, but you can do it. You got this. What is with the angry tail twitchies? The boy isn't even over here. You know, I'm really doubling up on the witchiness. I've got the Grey Malkin, and I've got the Black Cat. If one of them doesn't work, the other one should. Yeah. I mean, how many of your coworkers have quit or left or just, like, basically abandoned you at this point? Oh no. You can't be this offended. You're the one who's laying on my desk. I mean, you can be this offended. Oh my god. Ooh, that sucks. I do not envy them that. That is very sucky. Very, very sucky. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Well, here's hoping you survive it. I mean, good luck, Godspeed, all that fun stuff. No, the card said that if Beal played well, they wouldn't be as overwhelmed. Not that they would be getting relief. But it did say the journey will be coming to an end, so hopefully that means that your unfortunate coworker will be recovering from their giant pain in the junk kidney stone. Ha! Literally. Yeah. But you know, good signs. Good things. As long as you don't die, you'll be fine. Alright, are you guys ready for the next sprint? The sprint 3 of 4? Because I am, and let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm sorry. Or yay? Oh, that's worse. Yeah, that's worse. I mean, good luck. I'm glad they believe in you so much. That is worse. You can do it, yeah. Alright guys, we got this. We can do it. We can lock I mean, maybe we can lock in. Locking in is not feeling strong anymore. Because I somehow accidentally muted myself. Craziness. Blech. Blech, 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 blech. Okay. Just so you guys know, I'm currently using Hemingway app, which is a maybe. No, that will not work. No, thank you. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. You know what? This kind of works. We're gonna call this good enough. Nope, it just doesn't work on the writing mode. It only works on the editing mode. Okay, we're going to... I do not want to. This app used to be better, and then they added AI. So, never mind. We're not going to use this one, because it sucks now. Instead, we're going to change the font. This is a secret trick for when your brain refuses to read the words properly. Or if you just need to look at something in a new way. I can pull my keyboard back now that there's not a cat in the way. The cat in question is sleeping anyway, so... That will get me through the rest of the night, right? Pile of cake. And then I lied. I'm just gonna do this one last one because I can feel myself crashing. Sorry, it keeps putting us in the tree. Oh shoot, I was gonna try the little fish tank on the stream. Next week. Or, not next week, tomorrow I will try the fish tank on my stream. I bought a game that's called like Tiny Aquarium or something like that. And the whole idea... Yeah, Tiny Aquarium. And it's just a little fish tank that hangs out on your screen. So like... You go fishing a little bit, you hang around, you can breed the fish, you can feed them, you can do all kinds of stuff. And then you've just got like a little fish tank hanging out. I thought it might be fun to have, to try that one maybe next time. See, that part of that song always makes me think it's something else. So I'm thinking when I get back from my trip, I am going to spend more time playing Project Zomboid because I'm really excited about that one. But also just because I want to play it. And even if I can't do a cross-country zombie apocalypse road trip with my friends, you know, it should be fun. Do you think there's any special fish over in the river? I feel like there might be. Oh no! Okay, I just rediscovered a bit of lore, and anyone who's live gets to hear the little bit of lore. This is post-canon. So, this is something that when I was originally working on this project, back in 2022, I was casually chatting with Tabby about it, and it's probably part of why they're obsessed with it. But, excuse me. I gotta stop laughing so I can actually read it for you guys. This was a random message, but idea post-canon is middle of the night, Jim dozing against Michael's chest while Michael reads a newly published article on his phone. Michael's phone buzzes, which is especially weird because he put it on Do Not Disturb. He picks it up. A gorgeous Maine Coon is laid across the stair, apparently disguising itself as a fur carpet, ready to attack. Michael doesn't recognize the number. The text below reads, "Tell Jim Fluffykins is a menace and absolutely his son." When Michael shows Jim the picture, he just chuckles and tells Michael he forgot to mention he accidentally ran over his phone on the way home, and that was Lyle, who was probably trying to send him more pictures of the cat in the future. I love and completely forgot that the best friend is taking care of his guys, of Jim's cat. Which, by the way, it is canon that Jim, in Ethos of a Hitman, has a pet cat who is living with a friend of his. No, that's a good reason to wander off. Welcome back. I just got distracted remembering the fact that Jim canonically has a cat named Mr. Fluffykins the Third, who lives with a friend of his, who is in fact a gigantic, fluffy Maine Coon. Alright, good night. get some good rest, have fun torturing the children in the morning, don't make any of them cry. Oh, yeah, no, that's a good time to do it. If she's already distracted, that's great. Ignore my squawking. Smeagol's over here planning chaos. I see you. Chill with the chaos, baby boy. Hold on, let's see if we can get the second cat on the cat cam. Dear God, you're so big. It's okay, Marcy. Seriously, it's like the presence of a cat summons viewers. The number just doubled while I wasn't looking, trying to get a cat. Can you look up at the camera? Yeah. She looks such a cutie. This is Smeagol. Despite the fact that we were planning to name him something else originally, just Smeagol really fits him, honestly. Alright, I am very tired. So while this counts down, I'm gonna find us someone to raid. So we can go off and see what other things people are working on. Oh, Clarinet Boy is live. Let's go bug them. Hello, Clarinet Boy. You shall not be alone. You get to have all of the peeps on. See, you left this chat, so you hang out there. Well, hopefully the rest of your day is really nice, and you have a very nice day. I'm going to sleep, I'm going to dream, and tomorrow I shall be back to do more big things. Alright, nighty-night, peeps. Oh, they already went offline. Oh, fine then, never mind. Okay, that didn't work. But it seems that's because they already went offline, so we'll find somebody else to raid. Gosh dang, I was hoping we could... Okay, no, it's showing there... Are you live or are you not live? No, you're off. You're offline. Oh, don't step on the keyboard, baby. Okay. We'll try and rate these people. They have not been online for very long today. Okay, that works. I don't know if are we rating? We're not rating. This is so cute. You understand my problems, baby boy. This is ridiculously adorable nonsense. I am trying to raid. Meanwhile, you were doing this? This is too cute. Okay, now we're raiding.